Hello everyone, welcome to ManxCave podcast. Here's your host, Manx Valic, and then here's the second host.
ZJS.
It's my bro here. Uh, we have another host coming tonight, but he's
He's gonna join at the last minute.
yeah, he is one of those late bozos. What? No, I didn't say anything. What? Anyways, yeah. So this episode is the first episode of the podcast, and we are thinking about telling you guys what the podcast is going to be all about. Um, First things first, podcast is a podcast. We will be doing recordings every week or two, whenever I feel like it, honestly. Um, but I will keep it up to schedule. Um, However, I want you guys to like hear what ZJS thinks about the podcast. Speak, bro.
I feel like it can be good or bad. It depends on like what we're talking about. It can either be a good topic or a bad topic. If it's a bad topic, then I don't know. But most of the things that I feel like we're gonna talk about are gonna be related to each other. So I feel like this could. I don't really know, but I feel like this can be a good thing.
Believe it or not,
Uh,
me myself am creating my this podcast for like general like topics.
Explanations of
Just
things.
I just don't really want it to just be like over unturned stuff, cause that just gets old. No offense to Z-Man and all of them, but like the unturned podcast is cool and all, but like I feel like you guys can like talk about other games that are out there than unturned instead of like disagreeing about stuff with P9 and everything. But oh well, that's them. It's not us. I can't control it. But however, this is a podcast to talk about general things. How you guys' day went. What games you guys play. How fun are they? And what we're gonna bring to the podcast. So, hopefully King joins soon. Because if he just joins straight in the half mark of this recording, I'm going to have to beat him. I don't know. Uh, yeah. So we are pretty much. I don't even know what to say. Gosh darn it. Um, yeah, we're just people on the internet, just like trying to like get views. But it after a week or so of it being uploaded, we only get like I don't know 10 views, maybe. I don't know. But like also the next few videos I'm gonna try and edit the best as I can so it just doesn't be like straight up just like upload unedited like recordings so you guys can be like entertained by it. Also, I'm going to uh be playing other games as well when we do this podcast because my OBS don't want to work. If I even stream something on Discord, which I don't feel like doing when I do podcast recordings, because like then my PC go burr and then a little blah blah blah. What? Gosh darn it! Oh well. Do you want to say anything else?
I don't really know what to say to this. We don't have one topic, which it's a good thing not to have one topic, so it doesn't get boring. But it also makes it a little bit harder to talk about things. Once we have like our whatever we're gonna talk about set, it should make it easier.
Yes, and I do want to say, we do have our first guest up on deck for episode 2. And that will be. Do you know who it is?
No, never.
It will be the Knight Rider, believe it or not. He's like, so I DM'd him the other night. I believe it was yeah last night. Uh, I was like, hey dude, I know you have been stuck in the intern podcast for a few months now. Do you want to come join ours for an episode? He's like, yo, bet for real. And he's like, and I was like, yeah, bro, why not? We'd love to have you on the podcast. And then he'll be like, bro, that's lit. I'm getting tired of hosting podcasts. You know, I was like, you know what? 2 weeks from now, you'll be in an episode with us.
Yeah. Sounds alright.
So we're thinking about uploading each episode like every 2 weeks, if that sounds right to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have to like constantly do episodes like every week, cause that gives us headaches. And yeah. Also, the game Space Engineers, I really like that, so get that game. Get Minecraft too. I want to play Minecraft, people. Blah, 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 English. I want to play Minecraft with people. So yeah, please. Anyways, hold up. Anyways, I am back. So you guys ever get that feeling when you just sit at your desk and just stare at your computer screen like, what am I doing?
Yeah. A lot.
Like,
I've been sad over the amount of money I spent on intern.
dude,
It's
honestly,
like thinking about.
I might take a week or so break on that game. Because all of the drama that has been happening the past week with me, I just don't I just don't want to risk it. Like, I just don't feel like, you know, slamming my keyboard on top of my freaking, I don't know, mouse or something. Bro, my other friend texted me that he's my salty friend. He's like, he isn't wrong about, like, vaping and all that. Like, shut up. His points he may think his points are valid, but not really. Uh, I got other things to tell you off the podcast, but oh well. We need to
Well,
like
it's fun.
what?
It's fun.
Okay, so pretty much he's like, hold up. He's like, I've smoked weed and vaped. Why does it matter that you vaped? I was like,
I don't know.
it's a drug. And yo, Silas,
What?
can you look at the group chat? You dude, literally,
I know, right?
look at this group chat. Literally Noah's being salty because his own plans didn't work out.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And now him and Jacob are talking about how them doing drugs is just like not a problem.
Yeah, they're pretty stupid.
Yeah, they are pretty stupid. Thank you. Anyways, that was recorded on the podcast. I don't care. Anyways, I'm just kind of need King Wolf to join, but like, is he gonna join? I don't know. He's playing Halo.
Hey, dude. That's dumb.
Here, I'm gonna text him message him on Steam, cause like he's on Do Not Disturb and he's on the laptop. King Wolf message. Can you join the call now? Bruh, I hate Steam messages where when you click it once, it won't freaking type out for you. Bro, I'm just dude, okay, so fun fact. I was doing dishes earlier. I was like, "What are my plans tonight?" And they're like, I was like, "Crap, I have a recording at 8 o'clock. I should I should remind my bros." Like, and then King almost forgot, and I was like, "Oh, thank God I reminded you all."
Yeah, I honestly kind of forgot.
I was like, "Good thing I reminded myself in my mind that there was a recording at 8 because I didn't want to miss it."
Yeah.
and my parents aren't home, so I get to be loud. Aha.
King's dinner finally came.
King's dinner finally came.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to eat. Probably 20 years. What? Don't say anything.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes sounds right. Anyways, I want to know what he's eating, because honestly, my friend brought us some shrimp to eat, and I love that stuff. I could eat it all day and night.
Wait, shrimp tea?
Shrimp, just like plain old fried, like
yes.
deep fried
is
shrimp.
really good.
Oh yeah,
It's really good.
yeah.
My favorite, I guess, kind of quote-unquote fish.
Also, guys, I will try to be since I am now taking a break from Unturned for a little bit, I will be streaming other games, so that would be more interesting, right? I think. Instead of, going on
Comments
unturned
on it.
servers and
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
but yeah, so I will be streaming on probably Twitch most of the time. The nights when I don't have parents around, I guess. And I will be going on a summer job uh in June, so I think I will be giving access to I will probably make a new podcast channel so I can give access to ZJ and King, because I actually those are the friends that I actually trust the most. And speaking of the devil, my stream schedule will hopefully be posted soon. I just don't know. Are you back, CJ?
Yes.
Oh, what, babysitting killing you already?
Nah, my mom called me. I'm babysitting my sisters, so it's not really hard.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm babysitting my sister right now too, but she's on my Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know how she learned how to use the Switch, but kind of, kind of creepy.
God. Yeah,
Anyways, um, I need KingWolf to join so he can introduce himself. Oh,
give him 15 minutes.
yeah.
If he doesn't join in 15 minutes, then he's gay.
Okay, jeez. Slam the hammer right down there, Jesus. Wow, alright. Anyways, guys, my favorite YouTubers, Z-Man1064, Liam Does Game, and who else is there? ZJS, but cough cough. I don't think he has any videos. I didn't say that. What? Uh, King Wolf. No, he's just there just to be there. Yeah, go sub to those peeps. Oh, and Doug. Doug. He streamed the other night surprisingly, but I was going to bed when he started the stream, so I was like, "Hey, dude, yo, you gotta review yourself, you know?" He's like, "It's in the corner of my stream." He shows this big buff dude. This is like PFP.
Of course.
So yeah, I am going to get a summer job this year. Going hopefully buying a VR headset and getting a desktop. Ha 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 ha. And a few monitors. Because streaming on a laptop is very challenging. Because you don't get to see your stream chat pop up. You have to do alt tab every 5 seconds. It's annoying. Also,
It will be annoying, yeah.
I have a bag of Starburst in my room for no reason. It's been sitting here for 6 months. What? I also trade cards, I think. I don't know where they are, but who knows. But yeah, uh, honestly, one night I was like, hey guys, you think I should make a podcast? Like, I think it'd be fun, but for no reason, I think I should just do it. Like
Yeah.
nothing against the Unturned podcast. Obviously, I'm not, I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm not gonna say anything against the Unturned podcast. I just want to make my own, just so I can avoid conflict from them. Yeah. So ZJ, you wanna like, uh, possibly become a guest for the Unturned podcast?
So,
I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna do it because there's like a whole line stocked up. There's like 10 potential guests.
you'll get on there then.
Yeah, in like 20 years. Oh wait.
Maybe.
Yeah, in like 20 years seems like. What? No, I didn't say anything. What? Dude, I put streamer mode off.
Yeah.
Jeez, I hate streamer mode. It gives you less features. Wow. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for I guess King to join. He's taking forever, bro. He's 20 minutes late. What? I'm kidding. Yeah, so every podcast episode will probably start at like 8 p.m. because like my parents usually has me do chores until like 7, and then that gives me like a free hour to do like whatever I want because I'm starting to learn how to code and all that.
Yeah. I had a coding class, but it was 3 months, and it like absolutely sucked. It was horrible.
So did you see my story on Snapchat about coding?
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like my other IO friend like replied to it and he's like, I can teach you Swift. I was like, fuck you. I was like, what's Swift? And he's like, it's mainly a coding language powered by Apple. I was like, Apple will be gay. It will forever will be gay. And I don't want nothing to do with Apple until I die. No offense to you, because I know you have an iPhone.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Because like, in my everyone gets to have their own personal opinions. I mean,
Yeah.
iPhone.
Everybody.
To be
I mean,
honest, go ahead.
I mean, there's certain things that Apple are better at, and there's certain things that Android are better at. It really depends.
I
To be honest.
personally prefer Android, because like, that's that's what I grew up on when I first got my phone, and
Yeah.
my dad just doesn't like the company that much, which I understand.
Yeah.
And you have your cons about Android, which I think it's fair. And
Yeah.
yeah, so school related. State testing is painful.
I start that on Monday.
Uh Yesterday I was doing my bio test and I had to sit there for an hour straight. Got a migraine from that like yesterday evening
And what's up?
and took some medicine. Crap went away in like 2 hours. Got on my PC, just vibed, went to bed, watched the stream. I'm not saying it matters. Dude, my my brother's friend's like, I mean, y'all know I've smoked weed and vaped. Why does it matter that he vaped? I was like, I'm not saying it matters. What? Like, are you both on crack or something?
They probably both are.
Dude, these kids are younger than me.
Damn.
They think they know it all, but they don't. Like, they could be just chilling on their front porch just smoking pot, and they'll be like, there's nothing wrong with this. Just got hit it a couple times, you know?
I'm dumb that people do that. I don't really see the point of it, but other people do for some reason. I just don't understand how there can be a point for it.
And they're accusing me of making a big deal about it. I was like, I've sarcastically made a big deal about it, but I seriously didn't. I mean, like, bro. Gang, Wolf, please join.
The sad thing is, I'm about to drop $150 on return.
What?
I'm about to drop another half, like $150 on return.
Why?
Because I like collecting.
Bro. I only have 2 mythicals and that's it. I think I'm just gonna sell all my other mythicals. Cause I wanna buy the new Lego Star Wars game and Half-Life and freaking Dying Light.
Yeah.
I wanna buy those. No, his name is not Sheldon. What? No, it's not. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully King joins, cause like a few minutes after King joins, I think we might just end this. Cause I have nothing else to say.
Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of my phone vibrating like some goddamn sex toy. My God!
This is so funny.
But yeah,
You want to hear this, dude? My friend that's like literally outside. Yeah, you want to hear this?
Yeah,
Dude,
sure.
so we're in a group. So here's a little bit of context. We're in a group chat with like 5 more people, and this dude is just trying to play airsoft with my brother, and his phone's just beeping like 5 seconds after 5 seconds after 5 seconds, and he finally says this.
blowing up my phone. I'm tired of it. Damn.
Like, no, he sends
Shut
this
the
too.
fuck up. I'm tired of my phone vibrating like some goddamn sex toy. My God! My sight. Shut up, Damon. You fucking nailed me in the fucking forehead, you bitch.
I listened to that. Dude, Noah and Jacob are just salty at this point about not having Noah over.
That's sad.
Like, he's now butthurt about it. He's like, you know what? I've made my own plans to try and get together this weekend, and I didn't get that. You know what? Suck, buddy. And then they go on about, and then they just go off, straight off topic, Silas, to like, about their vaping career. On how it's not that bad to hit a vape like 2 times. But it kinda is.
Kinda is.
That's what you can use the $15 towards. What?
Like, bruh, y'all gotta be on some autistic disability or something. Like,
That's your fault for sticking it out of me.
hey! You don't disrespect my Becky like that.
Yeah, don't disrespect me.
I said Becky, not you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm dissing you.
Yeah, buffoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, buffoon. Don't worry, I'm just recording a podcast. May or may not just like keep that in the podcast.
Nah, keep it 100%.
Yes, I will. Matter of fact, I will. If I get more views for this, I will laugh my butt off.
Yeah. Do it.
It's just like another unturned couple trying to fight in a VC while recording a video. What? I didn't say nothing. What?
What?
Dude, King, join. I'm gonna text him on Steam. I'm just going to spam him on Steam.
H. That's the button I was going to do.
Bro, I want him to join. I'm not gonna end this recording until he joins. What?
Join, introduce himself, and then you'll end it.
Well, I'll at least like let him tell him about himself and crap, and why he wants to be on the podcast, and what he's gonna bring to it.
Mhm.
So yeah, guys, if you guys are excited about the second episode in about another 2 weeks, the Knight Rider will be on. He is very excited. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Also, I don't know, but like, I'm starting a new job here soon, and in June. I'm not gonna be like around unless it's like the weekends. But like, I'm thinking about like, since I trust ZJ and King the most out of my whole community, I think I might uh give you guys like my channel access so you guys can like do podcast episodes if if you guys
I'd be fine with it.
what?
I mean, I'd be fine with that, to be honest. I think you realize by now how much I could have griefed the Discord, but I haven't. So,
What? Wait, what?
I think,
Hunter's
I think
listening to a video
I
and it
would
said
do
multiple
that,
punishments. I'm like,
and I think you should trust me because I have, you know that, like, I could have completely just pretty much shut down this Discord server, and I haven't, so, nor do I plan on doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would. I think you would. Yes. Hey, don't drop that switch. That's like $100 or more. Anyways, yeah, I think I trust you guys enough to access my actual like channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell this to King and stuff too. If you guys would rather like have me make a separate channel for the podcast, I can. If you guys don't.
I think just the same channel would honestly be better.
Yeah, I just want my like login info and crap.
Yeah.
Cause I feel as if I should like trust you guys enough for it.
I mean, hold on, let me check something. I have like I have almost full access of the entire Discord server, right? Unless I haven't done anything to it in
Yeah.
a negative way. So
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to trust you and King specifically. The reason why
Yeah.
you guys, okay, the main reason why you guys are my assisting host for the podcast is because you guys won't say any racial slurs on the podcast. You
We'll
won't.
invite some person
You
who
will
will
not.
say the N-word.
You'll follow all rules to the podcast. I'll update them later because I don't even have rules yet. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, King's about to join. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, I think I do trust you guys enough.
Yeah.
So like, maybe the end of next month, I will send you guys that information.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, King. Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi.
Say your name.
KingWolf. There's not really much too special to about.
Alright, anyways, King, what do you have to bring to the podcast these next few episodes?
I don't really know yet, actually. I'm thinking we need to find some sort of topic that we want to be interested in actually talking about, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe that's probably video games, being as we're all gamers, you know?
yeah, I'm thinking of like it'll be too boring about just talking about straight up unturned every episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like I want to talk
We
about like
swap up games, yeah.
yeah, like I want to talk about like uh how everyone's
Cool, guys.
lives have been.
100%. Yep.
Crap. Also King. So
Yes.
I am getting that same summer job again in June. So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm thinking of is that I trust you guys enough to like give you guys my channel access, like my information and stuff about that. Or I could just like make a separate channel for the podcast, but like ZJ already said like
You
there's
could, but hmm. Excuse me.
ZJ said there's really no point in doing another channel. So I was like, you know what? I mean, I trust you guys. I trust you guys more than like any other online friend I have right now.
If there's anything that I do think that we should be talking about when it comes to our topics is kind of things surrounding the video game in question. Maybe new news, new media that's actually going on. Because if you
Yeah.
may have noticed, the Halo game got a Paramount television show, and as a long-time Halo fan, it's kind of a garbage show. So that is kind of a topic that I want to get into.
Yeah.
I care a lot about the games,
Right.
and the show is kind of it's a very odd show. It doesn't sit right.
Dude, one night I was just like, what if I started my own podcast? Like, what if I started my own podcast? Would anybody like it? Like the idea of me starting my own podcast? I just straight up get 10 likes the next day. I was like, okay.
For people to find interest in a podcast, you need to talk about something that is interesting to your audience.
It's honestly, I feel like we should kind of do a vote in the Discord, what people would like to do. Like give 4 different options, and then just go off of the most popular one. There's gonna be things that are close, but it's not the highest ranked
Here,
for
King,
like
I will.
wanted, and just go to the wanted, and then the next one can be about the second most voted, and then that's like 3 or 4 things, streams or whatever. I already figured out.
I do
Yeah.
also think that we have the right to throw in some topics that we are passionate about and we would like to talk about.
Yeah.
There's a multitude of things that I could talk about when it comes to video games, military history, but we will see in the future when we actually get this started down on the road.
Yeah, King, by the way, I put you guys both as admin,
Okay.
people on my Discord, so like, I don't have to like be the only one to make podcast votes.
Okay.
So like, whenever I'm not available, you guys can just like do it whenever you guys get on. Cause I usually get tight schedules each day.
Yeah.
So being as this is our first meeting technically, do we want to actually talk about something?
Yeah, so let's talk about how my brother's friend thinks it's okay to vape more than 2 times.
Vaping is kind of an interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah, guys, don't
All
ever
of
vape.
us have known for the longest time that vaping's not really that good for you. But
Whoever
like, doing
Whoever is watching this, do not do drugs.
I feel
Yeah,
like
like vaping.
it's just I don't know why people get the urge to do it, but everybody knows it only harms them. It's not going to cause them like
It's
any good effects.
pretty much the same kind of
As a drug.
story as like drugs, drinking. It seems to be this thing where teenagers, especially, they just like to try and act. They just try to like, they just try to act cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, because vapes were kind of a trending thing, a whole ton of people are gonna hop on that. That's just
You know,
kind of how it is.
you know something that happened in my school actually this year with the vape. So this kid, he was in the bathroom vaping, and the teacher walked in. And his dumbass took the vape, flushed it down the toilet, and then it like got stuck.
That's
And then
stuck.
he broke the wall and opened the pipe. There's like a valve there, like right where it got stuck, and
Hey dude, there's a valve there.
he broke the wall. And he took the
Unfortunate.
pipe out, and he used it again. It only got stuck in that
That's
exact spot.
Mm-hmm.
nasty, but
Yeah, where that like valve thing was, where you can open it. It's like the catcher's thing. So if somebody's like AirPods or something go out, there's like a metal cage or door, I guess, over it.
anything that's too
Yeah,
big.
yeah. And then you can go open that, which he just fucking smashed it open. He didn't bother to go and like actually try to unscrew it. He just smashed it open. And he opened the valve and took it out, which is absolutely disgusting, especially that he flushed it down the toilet covered in shit. But
Bro.
you could have just spent another $10 to $20 and got another.
Buying a new one, yeah.
You could,
If
you
you were
know,
able to
spend.
spend it on one.
You could just spend $20 on a Steam gift card than an actual freaking vape pod.
Or
You just get scammed.
perhaps he just shouldn't have been vaping to begin with.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Our school, there's so many people that like smoke and vape in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
But frankly, our teachers do absolutely nothing about it. Verbal warning, lunch detention.
They're teachers. What do you expect them to do? Suck them?
No, just like suspend the kid. But the thing is,
Yeah.
he does like
Teachers don't have the power to do that.
No,
That
I mean
makes
I
sense.
mean like the principal, the teachers that catch
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
The
yeah.
principal won't do anything about them. Like they'll give them an in-school suspension and that's it. And then they go and do it the next day again.
That's pretty much a common trend across American schooling. It sucks bad. The funny thing about my high school is that vaping isn't really that big of a problem. The biggest problem here is people doing weed. It's like smoking weed.
Oh, there's drug dealers in my brother's high school.
100% there are genuine drug deals
Like-
going on at my
Like
eyes.
I'm not talking like one type of drug. I'm talking every single
A
kind.
lot of them, yeah.
Like, and they have mass quantities of it. And they do it in the bathrooms. Like they'll just sell it in the
Yeah.
bathroom. A teacher walks in and you're done. I mean, having drugs on you like that amount too and selling it, that's like different than vaping and taking a picture in the bathroom.
I do
Doing
give them props for finding a way to make money, but like there are 1,000
Dude.
other ways that you could be
Bro.
making money.
Clean somebody's shoes. Hey, sell snacks. Like
You could probably get more out of that actually.
exactly. Just set up like a
The
little
consumer
store.
base for people that want snacks is probably higher than the people that want drugs.
That's 100%.
Most teenagers are
There's
like,
probably a
oh
lot
hey.
more people.
Most teenagers are.
going around.
Most other teenagers are like, oh hey, nicotine, tasty. It's like no,
Honestly,
that's the way opposite.
you can make a crap ton of money. If I feel like if you just sell Kool-Aid or Gatorade.
Yeah.
That's it.
100%. The money you could be making with that.
If you make a
That is a
lemonade stand,
business idea
if you
and
Making
thousands.
hundreds.
if you make a lemonade stand and like keep that open all day, I bet you'll make more money than you actually will buying a
I mean,
vape pod from the gas station.
well, the thing is, like, these people that are gonna be doing it, they're gonna be going to that school, so you kind of can't just skip all your classes and sell stuff.
Yeah.
But in
You're
between,
really
like
limited
class,
as to when you can do it. And that is the
yeah,
reason that they do it
like
in the bathrooms,
before
because
school,
there's very limited times that you can
yeah.
get around to even doing it. And the funny
I
thing
mean,
is that students really don't carry cash on them. So
yeah, if they bring like 5 cents.
you're not even getting the highest worth out of those drugs that you could be getting.
Yeah, exactly. If you're getting
The
like
a-
$20 for like a gallon, or
the
not a gallon, but like
average teen is probably carrying less than $20 on them. Like,
yeah. Honestly, in my school, everybody's just carrying like $20 in their phone case, and that's it. It's
I
like
wonder
20
what
bucks, and then
for.
they're done.
I wonder what those $20 are for.
yeah,
We have vending
vaping,
machines.
all that. You see, you guys are lucky because at my high school, they shut our vending machines down.
Ah, damn.
They shut them all down, and they're still in the school. They've been in the school for 2 years.
Our vending machines don't exactly work very well. I think I've been robbed of over $15, and I have never gotten my drink or my food that I ordered, and it never gave me it. It just took the money
Sadly,
and left me.
sadly, that is a
What a
clumsy
vending machine.
way.
One time I went up to the assistant principal. I was like, "It just took my money. It didn't give me my drink." And she said, "Oh, maybe it's not working." I said, "What am I supposed to do?" And she said, "I don't know." And I just walked away. She wouldn't even open it and get me my drink. Like she has the keys for it.
She has the keys to the vending machine, but
She wants to.
she won't find the 5 minutes out of her day to go and open it.
Exactly. And she doesn't even have to do it. All she has to do is
The
call a janitor
janitor
over.
can do
The
it, yeah.
janitor, every single janitor in the school has a key for every single room.
And janitors really do nothing anyway.
No, it's like clean up during
The
lunch period.
the only time that I ever see janitors doing anything is mopping and using those
Simple tasks.
machines with those like drivable machines with
Yeah.
the cleaning disc. They only use them in specifically the cafeteria and the area around the cafeteria. They
Yeah.
I swear they do not go into a single classroom unless they're called down.
They go into our classrooms like at the end of the day when everybody's gone. Like I do after school track, so I have to go change in the school as the janitors are cleaning. And all they do, they pick up a desk. I'm not even kidding, not like one wipe across the floor, and they call it clean. They don't sweep it, they just use a wipe and wipe one time across the floor and call it clean. Like they'll be like, you know how you can leave like shoe marks, like the little black
Yeah, like scuff
stripes?
marks.
Yeah, they leave those. It can take 5 seconds to remove, and instead they just leave them.
Janitors at my school don't even do on that.
Yeah, it's shit.
They
Horrible.
do not go into the classrooms. I hope
Whenever they get,
I hope all the fellow teens that are hearing this can relate to these problems here. Schooling in the United States is just such a fucking
ass.
joke.
Yeah.
It's such a massive joke. And college is no better.
Yeah.
College is it depends on college.
Interesting.
Colleges can be a good thing or a bad thing. It can either put you in debt or it can get you a job that makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Like being a doctor or surgeon, you need college for that.
Yeah.
But it's like other people would just go there for 4 years typically, and see what kind of job they end up with. They don't even have a goal. They just get a decently high college degree, and then they just see what happens. And then they're in debt for the rest of their life, and it's like a mess.
College
Don't you just like being in debt?
exactly college is exactly what you put into it, you will get out.
Yeah.
If if you major in like some stupid major like gender studies, like that's not gonna get you any good job. That's
Yeah, exactly.
that's not gonna give you any credibility to any employer, and now you're left in debt with this degree that you can do nothing with.
I feel like honestly, at minimum, every single person should do at least 4 years for college
Yeah,
because
yeah.
at 4 years gives you actually a decently wide range of jobs that can pay
Unless
good.
unless you're going to a trade
Yeah,
school, or if if you're going to a trade school, I feel like those are actually a tiny bit better than colleges because they feel there's a lot less chances for you to come out of it with pretty much nothing, right? Because college degrees are based upon the class that you take, but I don't think that there's any engineering majors that aren't useful.
yeah, exactly.
Like just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I feel like they half the classes that you can choose from are pretty much going to do absolutely nothing for your life, like at all. Like make you what 50 grand a year, like
Taking classes
as you
like
get older.
what, Clay?
Exactly. Like
I
play
mean,
art.
yes, it's more fun, but
But think realistically, later in your life, when you have a family and you're trying to support that, then what?
yeah, like Clay is a class that you should be doing in high school, not in like college. Like
Yeah, exactly.
college, the degree that you get decides pretty much the way that your life is gonna go.
Yeah.
Which is why you should do what you should be doing correctly and get ones that are actually helpful in the long run.
Hmm.
So I think the video links, the recording links,
Mm-hmm.
for the podcast, for each podcast episode, if I can even speak, um will be about 50 minutes long. So like a little under an hour, because I don't think we need an episode that long.
I mean, we can have one, but I
I
don't think.
mean, yeah, if I really wanted to take the time, like maybe do it. But that's probably gonna be one of the rare times where we do it.
Yeah. Like we just get distracted when we do it.
Yeah.
Don't even notice.
You guys have been talking about freaking drugs, like for
Yeah,
for
we have.
20 minutes straight.
We don't really have certain
That's
subjects to talk
that's
about.
I mean, it was a
kind
good
of
topic to talk about and go over. I mean, let's be
that's
honest.
kind of the point of a
Talk about everything.
podcast
You talk
is
about
a
everything.
talk.
Hey guys, we didn't talk about Unturned much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
So
about
I
that
want to
Lucidity
bring up
Creation
this.
server?
I'm gonna bring up a question here. I
Yeah.
think if we want this to work, we need to have it centered around some sort of genre. If you look at what I just sent in the DM chat, I'm thinking we should center around those kind of two things, being as those are something that we can accurately talk about.
Yeah.
Video games and just kind of life as kind of a team.
We can tell how
Yeah.
Crush and I'm just gonna shut up. What?
Video games is a topic that I want to talk about a lot.
Fallen
Because I
4
have
is
some
good. It's
strong
worth
I
paying
feel
for.
like I
I
agree
have
with you.
strong opinions about certain video games.
Yeah. I don't. I
Something
don't
I've been doing
necessarily.
for so long.
I don't necessarily play video like a ton of different video games.
Hmm.
I've played for around 5 years different video games, so essentially
Honestly,
just
what
know
got
some
me
of them.
into PC gaming and all of this was Unturned. but then I was like, I'm old. I'm getting
Games
old of
kinda-
Unturned.
Gaming.
A video on every single possible video game that has some sort of player base. So 10,000 players or more, let's say. I watch videos on it. So
Okay,
I'm
honestly, I think
personally considered.
there's more people that play on Unturned, and that's mostly like minors, because it's pretty much a free game, and it's like an easy game to like catch the concept of.
Yeah.
And also, too, considering the fact that the game is a bit more cartoonish in
It's not
style,
super
there,
graphic. It's not graphic.
you wouldn't. You don't see as many kids playing something else, but it is kind of funny.
You don't see much kids playing Destiny 2, but
Well, the funny thing about that is you can actually find a lot of kids on games like Rust, which, as we all know, Rust is kind of a rough place.
Rust, dude, it takes me like 4 hours just to grind for a base.
I think I have 15 or 16 hours in Rust, and every single person I came across was below the age of 10.
I'm either talking to children, racist adults in their early 20s, or Russian people. That is all that I hear whenever I play Rust.
All I hear is 10-year-old British kids telling me to stop.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're at our 50-minute mark, so you guys think we should maybe stop?
We should probably talk about what our next podcast is actually going to be.
Oh yeah, our next podcast episode, by the way, I have plans for that. We could talk about any video game topic you guys would like to, as we just said. And I got the very first guest on deck, which is going to be the Knight Rider. He is a very nice guy. If you want his channel, I can DM it to you. King and ZJ.
I got it.
He makes Unturned lore videos. They are actually pretty neat. He actually takes time on them. It's just okay. So imagine a movie series, like a movie like introduction, but like at the beginning of each YouTube video. That's literally his videos. There's his channel if you guys would like.
The one video game that I cannot wait to be talking about is Halo.
Yeah.
Halo just has such a special place within my gaming.
I would like to get the Master Chief Collection. I'm just too poor right now.
It's very good, and I will gladly play through every single campaign with from you.
I just don't have money right now for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Master Chief Collection is pretty darn pricey.
Wait, how much is it?
I think it's like $30.
$40, bro? Oh my gosh.
I can't remember off the top of my head because I own the game, so I can't really check.
You know what? I'm just gonna put on my wish list.
The reason Halo has such kind of a special place is because it was the first ever video game that I played, and it was Halo CE on the original Xbox.
Right.
So I have the oldest game, which is literally older than me, and I still have it for a working original Xbox. So that was kind of my first video game. And it's kind of the reason that I have such a love of the game. And because the lore and the character design for all the armors, everything about the game is just so good.
Yeah.
Well, each of the games being as there's about 7, but 3 of them are garbage, and I don't really count them.
Right.
I can get into why there's a whole thing about that, maybe in a podcast when I talk about it.
Yeah.
It's
I think we're gonna end this episode right here.
yeah.
Cause it's been like 50 minutes. I wanna like get something to eat. And, you know, go use the bathroom, do my business. What? Anyways.
Alright.
So yeah, it was a great episode. I think we did
Mhm.
well on the first one. I will be trying to upload it here in the next few minutes. So yeah. Thank you guys for showing up. We will be having the Knight Rider on next episode. So be prepared for that. Alright.
Sounds good.
See you later, guys.
See you around.
Stay strong.